and a warm welcome back to the USA English Podcast. We're absolutely delighted to have you here with us today. I'm Erica.
And I'm Marco. Today's subject is something that every English learner needs to practice. We're talking about daily routines, English sentences for speaking practice.
Daily routines are one of the most common topics in conversation. People ask, "What do you do every day?" Or, "How does your typical day look?" And being able to talk about your routine is a great way to practice English.
Today, we're going to give you 150 natural sentences about daily routines. We'll cover morning routines, work and study, meal times, evening activities, and weekend routines.
We'll also give you different ways to say the same thing so you can choose the one that feels most natural to you.
If you enjoy learning with us, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. And click the notification bell so you never miss a lesson.
All right, Marco, let's get started. So, how are you feeling today?
I'm feeling good. I had a typical morning. I woke up, had breakfast, and started my day. Nothing too exciting, but that's what makes it a routine.
That's perfect for today's topic. Even simple routines are great for speaking practice.
Let's dive into our main conversation.
Okay, Marco, let's start with morning routines.
This is where every day begins. Here are some common sentences about waking up. I wake up at 7 o'clock every morning. I get up at 7:15. I hit the snooze button sometimes.
Another one, I'm not a morning person. I wake up early on weekdays. I sleep in on weekends.
I set my alarm for 6:30. I wake up before my alarm goes off. I turn off the alarm as soon as it rings.
Now, let's talk about what we do after waking up.
I stretch in bed for a few minutes. I check my phone first thing. I drink a glass of water.
I open the curtains to let in sunlight. I make my bed every day. I take a shower in the morning.
I brush my teeth. I wash my face. I get dressed.
I choose my outfit the night before. I put on comfortable clothes. I wear formal clothes for work.
Now, let's talk about breakfast.
I have breakfast at 7:30. I eat a light breakfast. I usually have cereal and milk.
I prefer a big breakfast. I have coffee every morning. I drink tea instead of coffee.
I skip breakfast sometimes. I have toast with butter and jam. I eat eggs and toast for breakfast.
I make a smoothie. I have oatmeal with fruit. I grab a quick bite on my way out.
Now let's talk about getting ready to leave.
I pack my bag for work. I make sure I have my keys. I check my wallet.
I look at my schedule for the day. I leave the house at 8 o'clock. I lock the door behind me.
I walk to the bus stop. I drive to work. I take the train.
My commute takes 30 minutes. I listen to podcasts on my way. I catch the bus at 8:15.
I arrive at work at 9. I start my workday. I say hello to my colleagues.
Now let's talk about work and study routines.
I check my emails first thing. I organize my tasks. I have a meeting in the morning.
I work on my projects. I collaborate with my team. I take a short break at 10:30.
I have a coffee break. I make phone calls. I answer messages.
I have lunch around 12:30. I eat lunch at my desk. I go to the cafeteria.
I take a walk after lunch. I have a nap sometimes. I continue working in the afternoon.
I attend training sessions. I learn new skills. I work on presentations.
I finish work at 6. I leave the office. I go home after work.
Now let's talk about evening routines.
I relax after a long day. I cook dinner.
I order takeout sometimes.
I eat dinner with my family. I watch TV while eating. I clean up after dinner.
I wash the dishes. I tidy up the kitchen. I make tea or coffee in the evening.
I read a book. I scroll through my phone. I check social media.
I take a warm shower. I put on comfortable clothes. I listen to music.
I call my family. I have a conversation with my partner. I spend time with my children.
I prepare for the next day. I pack my bag. I set my alarm.
I write in my journal. I plan my schedule. I make a to-do list.
I brush my teeth before bed. I read a book in bed. I turn off the lights.
I fall asleep quickly. I have a good night's sleep. I dream about nice things.
Now let's talk about weekend routines.
I sleep in on weekends. I wake up later than usual. I have a lazy morning.
I have brunch on Sunday. I meet friends for coffee. I go to the market.
I visit my family. I do household chores. I clean my apartment.
I do laundry. I go grocery shopping. I organize my closet.
I go for a walk. I exercise in the park. I go to the gym.
I read a book. I watch a movie. I work on hobbies.
I spend time outdoors. I enjoy the weekend. I relax and recharge.
I prepare for the week ahead. I cook meals for the week. I plan my schedule.
I have a peaceful weekend. I stay home sometimes. I go out with friends.
Now let's talk about frequency words.
I usually wake up at 7. I often have coffee in the morning. I sometimes skip breakfast.
I rarely watch TV. I hardly ever eat junk food. I always check my emails.
I never wake up late. I occasionally take a nap. I frequently meet my friends.
Now let's talk about different ways to say the same thing.
I wake up at 7 can also be I get up at 7 or I rise at 7.
I have breakfast can be I eat breakfast or I grab a bite.
I go to work can be I head to work or I commute to work.
I have lunch can be I eat lunch or I grab a meal.
I go to bed can be I get to bed or I turn in.
I do housework can be I clean the house or I do chores.
Now let's talk about more detailed routines.
I wake up at 6:30. Then I stretch. Then I take a shower.
I brush my teeth, wash my face, and get dressed.
I make coffee, pour it into my mug, and sit by the window.
I enjoy my coffee while reading the news.
I pack my lunch and put it in my bag. I check the weather before choosing my outfit.
I leave the house, lock the door, and walk to the station. I tap my card at the station and wait for the train.
I get off the train and walk to my office. I swipe my badge and walk to my desk.
I turn on my computer, log in, and check my calendar. I review my tasks for the day and prioritize them.
I take a break at 11 and chat with colleagues. I have a snack and drink some water.
I resume work at 11:15 and focus on my tasks. I prepare for the meeting and set up my notes.
I lead the meeting and share my ideas. I listen to feedback and take notes.
I break for lunch at 1 and eat a sandwich. I go for a short walk to clear my mind.
I start working again at 2. I handle calls and respond to messages.
I complete my tasks and update my progress. I talk to my manager about upcoming projects.
I finish work at 6, pack my bag, and go home. I walk to the station and catch the train.
I arrive home, take off my shoes, and relax. I put my bag away and prepare dinner.
I chop vegetables, cook rice, and fry chicken.
I set the table and eat dinner.
I do the dishes and wipe the counter. I take out the trash and tidy the kitchen.
I watch TV shows for an hour. I read a book before sleeping.
I brush my teeth and wash my face. I put on my pajamas and get into bed.
I read for 15 minutes and then turn off the light. I take a deep breath and drift off.
Now, let's talk about variations in routine.
On weekdays, I wake up early, but on weekends, I sleep in. During the week, I have a strict schedule, but on weekends, I'm more relaxed.
In summer, I wake up earlier because it's light outside. In winter, I find it harder to get out of bed.
On Mondays, I feel less motivated, but by Wednesday, I'm in the flow. By Friday, I'm exhausted and ready for the weekend.
Now, let's talk about describing your routine in full sentences.
Every morning, I start my day with a glass of water. Then, I do a quick stretching routine to wake up my body.
After that, I take a shower and get dressed. Then I have breakfast while listening to the news.
I leave for work at 8 and arrive at the office by 8:45. I usually stop at a cafe on the way for a coffee.
At work, I check my emails and plan my day. I have meetings in the morning and work on projects in the afternoon.
For lunch, I usually eat with my colleagues. We talk about everything from work to weekend plans.
After work, I go to the gym or take a walk. Then I come home and cook dinner.
In the evening, I like to relax and watch a show. I also spend some time on personal projects.
Before bed, I read a bit to calm my mind. I turn off the lights and feel grateful for the day.
Now let's talk about how to practice these sentences.
First, choose 10 sentences that describe your own routine.
Second, practice saying them out loud every day.
Third, try to say them without looking at the text.
Fourth, mix them up and create new sentences.
Fifth, record yourself speaking and listen back.
And finally, try to speak about your routine to someone else.
Now, let's move to our vocabulary breakdown.
First word, routine. This is a regular way of doing things.
For example, I have a morning routine, and my routine helps me stay organized.
Another example is, a good routine makes life easier.
Routines are the building blocks of our days.
Next word, wake up. This means to stop sleeping.
For example, I wake up at 7, and I wake up early on weekdays.
Another example is, I wake up late on Sundays.
Waking up is the first step of every morning.
Next word, breakfast. This is the first meal of the day.
For example, I have breakfast at 7:30, and I eat a light breakfast.
Another example is, breakfast is my favorite meal.
Breakfast fuels your day.
Next word, commute. This is the trip from home to work or school.
For example, my commute takes 30 minutes, and I drive during my commute.
Another example is, I read on my commute.
Commuting is a common part of daily routines.
Next word, schedule. This is a plan of activities.
For example, I check my schedule every morning, and my schedule is busy today.
Another example is, I plan my schedule the night before.
Schedules help us stay on track.
Next word, meeting. This is a gathering to discuss something.
For example, I have a meeting at 10, and we have a team meeting every Monday.
Another example is, the meeting was productive.
Meetings are common in work routines.
Next word, lunch. This is the meal eaten in the middle of the day.
For example, I have lunch at 12:30, and I bring lunch from home.
Another example is, I go out for lunch sometimes.
Lunch is a nice break in the day.
Next word, dinner. This is the main meal of the evening.
For example, I have dinner at 7, and I cook dinner at home.
Another example is, we have dinner as a family.
Dinner is often a time to connect with others.
Next word, relax. This means to rest and unwind.
For example, I relax after work, and I listen to music to relax.
Another example is, I need some time to relax.
Relaxation is important for well-being.
Next word, bedtime. This is the time you go to sleep.
For example, My bedtime is around 11, and I read before bedtime.
Another example is, I have a bedtime routine.
Bedtime routines help you sleep better.
Let's quickly review the vocabulary. Routine is a regular way of doing things. Wake up means to stop sleeping. Breakfast is the first meal. Commute is the trip to work. Schedule is a plan of activities. Meeting is a gathering to discuss something. Lunch is the midday meal. Dinner is the evening meal. Relax means to rest, and bedtime is when you go to sleep.
That's a very useful list.
Now, let's do a longer practice conversation about a daily routine.
Great idea.
Erica, can you describe a typical day for me?
Sure. I wake up at 6:30 every morning. I get up, brush my teeth, and take a shower. Then I have breakfast, usually toast with avocado and a cup of coffee. I check my emails and plan my day. I leave for work at 8 o'clock and start work at 9 o'clock. I have a meeting at 10:30 and lunch at 12:30. In the afternoon, I work on projects and answer calls. I finish work at 6 and go home. I have dinner around 7:30, relax for an hour, and go to bed at 11.
That sounds very organized. How about weekends?
On weekends, I sleep in until about 9. I have a big breakfast and enjoy a slow morning. I usually meet friends or go to the market. In the afternoon, I might watch a movie or read. I spend time relaxing and doing things I enjoy.
That sounds like a healthy balance.
I try to keep a balance between work and rest.
Now, let's talk about how to describe your routine to someone.
If someone asks, "What's your daily routine?" you can start with a simple answer. I work from 9 to 5 and usually have a quiet evening.
You can also give more detail. I wake up early, have breakfast, go to work, come home, and relax.
The key is to practice until it feels natural.
Marco. Now, let's recap the key points.
First, learn the basic sentences for each part of your day.
Second, practice saying them out loud regularly.
Third, try to describe your routine to someone.
Fourth, add more detail as you become comfortable.
And fifth, remember that daily routines are a great way to practice English.
The main message is this: talking about your daily routine is one of the easiest and most practical ways to practice English. Use these sentences to build your confidence.
Now, we want to hear from you. This is our favorite part.
Our question of the day is, what is your favorite part of your daily routine, and why?
I'll answer first. My favorite part is the quiet morning time when I have coffee and plan my day.
That's lovely. My favorite part is the evening, when I can relax and read a book.
See, we have different answers, and that's okay.
So viewers, we want to know about you. You can write, my favorite part of my routine is blank because blank, or I enjoy blank in my daily routine.
Please tell us in the comments. It helps us make better videos, and it helps you practice writing.
Thank you so much for spending this time with us today. We hope this lesson helps you practice your daily routine English.
If you enjoyed this video, give it a big thumbs up. Click the subscribe button and the little bell. That way you won't forget to join us for our next lesson.
You are all wonderful students. Keep practicing, keep learning, and keep speaking.
Every day is a chance to improve your English.
Have a wonderful day, evening, and night.
Goodbye, everyone.
Bye for now. See you in the next lesson.